is my technically it is for a tent. It's not that big, but I wanted something that I could take with me, that I could handle on my own, that didn't have to be plugged in all the time. And as I do live in the equivalency of a tiny house, I don't have that much space available to me. So I wanted something that wouldn't take up floor room and that I would be always tripping over. So this is what my solution was. It's small. It doesn't take up hardly any room. It charges by the same cord that my phone charges from. So let me tell you all about it. First off, it hangs. This is garbage. This is cheap. It bends and it pops out, presumably to be replaced. It is a fairly, if I can get it back in there, common size, so I imagine that it can be replaced easily. The battery here is also meant to be replaced. It closes with a screw that has to be taken out, and it isn't level. You can't see that, but there is a ridge where the back is slightly higher. Not a big deal. It's still lower than the cushions. And on this side is a hole to hang it from, a peg, a nail, a screw, whatever. Pretty standard on external, lighting, camp lighting, the situations where, picture frame. So, what it's all about. First off, you can just turn it on. The big issue that I have with it, you have to lift it up to turn on. It's right over here. Don't know if you can see that. Let me pop it up. Yes, it goes all the way up. Now, down here, you can see one light. Turns on the fan. I'm going to turn it up because on the preview, it actually called a drumming sound in the speaker, and I don't want to do that. That's one. Can you see the one? No. 2, 3, 4. It does have a hum, but it doesn't make a vibration that the telephone was somehow picking up. The light goes bright and it goes dim. Now turn off the fan, turn off the light is a double click. Double click turns it on. A slow click adjusts it from dim to bright, and a double click turns it off. It's very simple to use. It can stand upright and the fan this direction. It can stand upright and the fan straight up, or it can go like that. It can be hung by the cord, by this thing, which is how you'd use it in a tent. It can be hung on the wall and be directed at someone, which it doesn't do that one very well. But, oops, yep, that's because it's on this side. So, let me get it. It's hard to do when I'm trying to not get in the way of the camera. So, right there's one way that you can have it done. It's simple. It wasn't that much. It is a rated voltage of 5 volt, rated power 5.5 watts. Battery is a 7 volt lithium ion 18650. It's a 3-3. I don't have my glasses on. Can you read that? Because I'm having issues. Yeah, all of that's a blur. Now, one of my pet peeves, if it's closed, you can't turn it on and off. You can't. You have to lift it up to stick your finger in there to turn it on. You can't have any control when it is down. You always have to lift to do all the controls. And it's hard because if you're trying to do it from, say, a tent, you might not be able to see these lights. Now, another weird feature that I don't exactly know what it's for is this section. When it's on the fan, it's locked down and it's not moving. But you can unscrew this. I don't know what exactly this does. And it spins. Is that something that people like? Does it do anything for the fan? I have no idea. But it can be locked down again and it doesn't move. Let me get it back under here. 1, 2, right there. It's off again. It is simple. It works very well. Uses this. I'm sorry. Somebody's apparently walking up. But again, it uses the same USB-C that my phone charger uses, and it can work off of a small solar panel. One of the things that I like about this is with my solar panel, I can be using this in a vehicle. I can be using this in a tent. I can be car camping. If I'm at home and I want to, sit on the couch and have a fan blowing in my face, I can do that. I can set it on the arm of the couch. I can set it on the back of the couch. I could, as this is, set it on a small stool that I use to set drinks and stuff on at the foot of the couch. It doesn't matter because it doesn't depend on plugging into a wall. It has the battery. And since I have 3-meter long USB extension cords, and standard USB cords are 1 meter, that gives me 4 meters of room that if the battery's dead, I can still plug this in and move it around. So for comfort off-grid, comfort camping, comfort tiny house living, this is fantastic. This is really, I think it was a worthwhile buy. It cost me $25. It was on sale. I've seen them a little bit cheaper. I've seen them a lot more expensive. This was an impulse purchase, and I'm actually quite pleased with it. Well, I guess, oops, let's get that back in focus. Any questions, anything you want me to show you with? I've had it running all day. I mean, literally, I left the light on. But when I had the light on, I didn't have it on bright. I had it on low. Now, according to what I read, on low fan, it'll run for 8 hours. The light takes a little bit less power than the fan. I'm going to try this out, but I haven't had that this long. So I will be trying this out. I will post my results. But so far, it's looking good. I mean, it's looking real good. I'm happy.